Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this was a video that I kinda had a feeling, well, not really had a feeling, but I knew there was a chance that I would be making a video like this season. I mean, I was hoping I didn't have to make it, and certainly I was hoping I didn't have to make it this soon, yet here we are. Should Bill O'Brien remove the play calling duties from Tim Kelly? And I've seen plenty of Texans fans already talking about this, and honestly, rightfully so. I do think that there's a conversation we need to be having now. It's funny because last offseason, or for like the past 2-3 years, people have been screaming for O'Brien's head. O'Brien, give up the play calling, give up the play calling. And now that he gave it up, they want Bill O'Brien to call the plays again. That's that's funny. And there's a saying that goes, "You're better off with the devil you know than with the devil you don't." For all O'Brien is, you can criticize him for all these things and all that, but at least with O'Brien's offense, we've been able to find a rhythm before and be able to do things, even put up 50 plus points on teams, 40 points, 30 points, stuff like that. But with Tim Kelly, and I know it's early, we have not been able to find the rhythm. Now, I'm asking you guys, do you guys think we should take away the play calling from Tim Kelly? And by we, I mean Bill O'Brien, but we're all Bill O'Brien. No, but yeah, should O'Brien take away the play callings and call the plays himself? Because Tim Kelly, I mean, okay, yes, like I saw progress from week 1 to week 2. Week 1 was downright atrocious. They absolutely got nothing going. And then week 2 was a little bit better. They, threw in some more things here and there, rolling Watson out of the pocket. They got Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb involved. They scored more points, all while playing a way better defense. So there was definitely some improvement, I'm not going to lie, in that aspect. But I don't know, man. There's just something about Tim Kelly that I don't see it with him, man. I really don't. It's like I I feel like Tim Kelly is like your stereotypical Madden nerd that plays Madden by himself on all Madden, and he wants to, mess with the stats a bit. He's like, okay, so I want to get David Johnson this amount of yards, so this drive I'm just gonna run with David Johnson. But I also want to get Deshaun Watson X amount of passing yards, so this drive, we're gonna pass for Deshaun Watson. He does not mix it up. Like, he shows no creativity with his play calling. Like I said, man, against the Ravens, there was one drive where it was run, 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 run. Like, really? And then the next drive, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out. Like, really, dude? Really? That's no creativity. Now, if you want to roll out and then run and then take a deep shot, you could do that. Like, I'm not saying take those plays out of your playbook. And I saw one screen pass, I think, the whole game against the Ravens, which is crazy because the Texans love to run them screens. Where was the running back screens? One of them worked against the Chiefs the previous week. Why not do that again? So Tim Kelly, I feel like he has no idea what he's doing. Yes, like I said, I saw improvements, but it's not as big as improvements as you would have liked to see, in my opinion. For example, take Anthony Weaver. Week 1, he got completely gashed and embarrassed by the Chiefs. Week 2, against an offense that is known for running the football, Anthony Weaver stopped them, man. Anthony Weaver did a hell of a job, and if anyone's blaming Anthony Weaver for that loss against the Ravens, and I don't know what's wrong with you, man, because Anthony Weaver, he had his side ready to play. But Tim Kelly, he just didn't. But here's the thing, though. Here is the part that sucks with this whole Tim Kelly dilemma. I don't think he is a good play caller. I'm not sure if he'll figure it out. And I know a lot of you guys feel the same way as well. But it's really, really early in the season. Like, can you really give up on him after 2 games, especially with this being, the COVID off season? He had no joint practices to practice against other teams. O'Brien usually runs 2 of those every off season with another team. And then there was no preseason as well, so yeah, like, is it really fair to take away the play calling from him already? Like, it's hard, man. Like, you would like to give him more time, but we're in an 0-2 hole. We played 2 very, very good teams, and I'm not worried at all about the 0-2 hole. Like, we're gonna definitely come out of it. But say if that 0-2 hole becomes an 0-3 hole, we can still come out of it. But then if it becomes an 0-4 hole or an 0-5 hole, that's when you start to worry. Because, the 2 toughest games we were going to play all season, they've already been played. We already played the Ravens and Chiefs. We have 14 games left, and honestly, they're all winnable. All of them. Like I said in my recap video, my prediction video, I gave us 0 shot to win against the Ravens. The rest of the games, they're very, very winnable, and that includes this upcoming week with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They struggled with Jeff Driscoll with the Broncos, so, Deshaun Watson should be able to do some things, but here's the thing. Can Tim Kelly do some things? We know Deshaun Watson can do some things. We know Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb and, Will Fuller and the other boys. We know they can do some things. But can Tim Kelly put them in the position to succeed? And I really don't think he can. But here's the thing. Like I said, the season is very young. So even though I think they should, I don't think they will. And I really can't blame them for it either. Because he's had 2 games, man. Like, it sucks. I would love to, wake up tomorrow morning and hear, O'Brien's calling the plays again. But that's just not going to be the case. So, don't expect the Texans to take the play calling away from Tim Kelly so soon. Like, now, if we lose to the Steelers and struggle to put up points against the Vikings and then struggle to put up points against the Jaguars as well, then you take the play calling duties away from him. But by then, hopefully, the defense is able to carry us to a few wins if, Tim Kelly doesn't get his stuff together. And like I said, there was improvements. Like I said, rolling Deshaun Watson out of the pocket, getting Randall Cobb and Brandon Cooks involved as well. That was some good things, some improvements. But I would like to see them take a step even further and an even bigger step this week against the Steelers. Because if they don't, and look, I understand the Steelers probably have the best defense we're going to play all season. So, yeah, I would like to see them take an even bigger step forward against the Steelers. Because if they don't, then I feel like you should probably start really, really calling for Tim Kelly to give up the play calling duties to Bill O'Brien, or O'Brien to strip the play calling duties away from Tim Kelly. But this sucks, man. This really does suck, because I don't feel like we're in a position where we can really afford to let Tim Kelly, experiment and get his feet wet and really get a hang of it. Because the Texans, they're honestly, they're in a window, man. There's a window with the Texans right now, and believe it or not, the Texans have a Super Bowl winning caliber roster, but the coaching just isn't it, man. Now look, I'm not saying Bill O'Brien is a terrible coach like a lot of you guys claim. I just don't think he's the right coach. Like, can he lead us to the playoffs? Yes. Will he lead us to the playoffs? Absolutely, but that's it. We're not getting to the AFC Championship game with him. We're not getting to the Super Bowl with him. We're not winning a Super Bowl with him, because I think his limit, his ceiling is divisional round playoff loss. I really do. And it sucks because, like I said, the Texans have a window. They have a Super Bowl winning caliber roster, in my opinion. Because after this year, like, even though Conley hasn't been playing, you know, Conley's a free agent, Will Fuller's a free agent, Kenny Stills is a free agent. You know, you have a decision to make with David Johnson as well. J.J. Watt is a free agent in a couple of years as well. So, like, you really have a window. Like, you know, obviously Jay Reed in 2 years, you got to pay him. Or, you know, this next offseason, you got to pay him. So, there's a window, man. And, like, it sucks that we have to wait and see if Tim Kelly can get his stuff together or not. I mean, it sucks, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys for today. You know, it's a shame. I really wish I could just come in here and say, yes, you know, take away the play calling away from Tim Kelly. But like I always say to you guys, I always try to bring these takes as realistic as possible. I always try to be as realistic as possible. And the realistic scenario is that Tim Kelly is not losing play calling duties anytime soon. At least not for the next 2-3 weeks, at least. So, yeah. Like I said, though, that's all I have for you guys for today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.